Hello, everyone. I am recording this video. I've gotten a lot of questions over the last few months since I started recording the wildlife around the house about what camera I use, how do I set it up, blah, blah, blah. So I am going to record this video to kind of show you what I use, what I do, and hopefully maybe inspire someone to start capturing some of their own wildlife. I got my headphones in because my speaker on my phone is broken, so got to go this way. Anyway, let's begin. So I was actually able to find the original box of the camera. I'm surprised I kept it. Kept it in my art studio downstairs. So I have the CamPark T45. I bought it off of Amazon. It was like 80 bucks, 75 bucks. I think there's a newer one that came out. There's a new version, but not too expensive, relatively speaking. Amazon got it within a few days, and here's the actual camera itself. Got that nice cool camo. There's two clips on it that you open up right here, and it opens up and exposes the settings and the interior. It takes a bunch of batteries, as you can see. Put the batteries in. I haven't yet to change them. I've had it for about a year, although I just really started doing this when quarantine started. The one other piece that you will need to buy is it has an SD card that if you press it, it comes out, and it's right here, a little tiny card. And what I do is, so every night I put the card, or every afternoon I put the card in, make sure it's secure. I click it in, and then over here you go on here and you turn it on. There's three things. There's on, which is the camera set on to record. Setup, which is the middle setting where you could play with the different settings. I have it on. I'll tell you what I have it on. Makes a cool little bong bong bong. So if you click on menu, the mode I use photo. There's a photo mode only, so it only shoots pictures. There's a video mode only, so it only shoots video. And there's a photo and video mode, which is what I use. The downside to that is it's going to snap the picture first. There'll be a little delay and then start the video. So if it's a fast moving animal, you probably lose it from the video, which happens a lot, which is why I post a lot of photos and not as many videos. But I do like to capture the still videos as well as the photos. So, I mean, still photos as well as the video. So that's the mode I use. There's resolution, video, photo resolution, photo series. It could blast one photo, two photos, three photos, then go to video. And video length, I have it on 40. I used to do 30 seconds. Now I do 45 seconds of video, just in case, especially with the coyotes. A lot of times there's a straggler that comes through late. I want to be able to capture that. But yeah, play with the shot lag. I have it on the fastest setting, so 5 seconds I think it is. Let me see what it says. 5 seconds is the fastest, I think, lag once the video starts shooting. So I wish it was quicker. Better cameras are quicker. I did some research. They're more expensive. I'm thinking about getting one. But yeah, and side motion sensors, I have them all on, so it picks it up on the side as well as forward. There's three sensors here. There's the front one and then the two side sensors to pick up movement, and that's what triggers the camera to go off. So it's actually flashing out because I have it on setup. But that's really it. So let me turn it off. So it's really simple to use. I do this every morning. I get the camera. Every night or early afternoon, I put the camera out. They do have cameras that are Wi-Fi or cellular enabled, which is kind of cool, where you could actually hook it up to your phone or your email, and it'll instantly send you the photo and video real time as it happens, which is really cool. And I think I'm going to do that, especially in front of the house where they come through. So this way I could even maybe, depending on how quick it is, I could actually almost get an alert that they're coming and maybe go in the back to see them. But yeah, so I play around with it. I'm going to show you now how I set it up on the actual area. So I'll see you. Here are things I thought about after I shut the video down. I think because I delete, so this is actually, I bought this reader as well. So what I do is you take out the card from the camera, I put it in one of these little slots here that fits, and then I put this in my laptop, which is sitting here, and then this is how I read the pictures from the camera and the card to my laptop, and then I post them to social media from there. I delete the photos. I have folders, and I've organized everything from every day on my laptop. Probably gonna run out of storage soon. But I then delete the card, so it's empty. So having said that, You know, you could do I do the highest resolution available, as well as a pretty decent video length of the 45 seconds, which I said earlier, because I'm never going to run out of storage on the card because I delete it every night. So that's kind of a best practice that I do. You might do it a little differently, but it works for me. So now let's go set up the camera. All right, we're heading out to the unknown. I hope we don't see any strange animals out here. Oh my God, what is that over there? Holy cow, it's friggin' Sasquatch. I cannot believe it. Gonna be famous. Trying to give you a little point of reference here. So there's Sasquatch, there's the house, and here's where they come through. They come through the front yard here, and then they go up the path here. So I just recently had this fence. We had this fence put in, a nice little picket in the front, and we had deer around. I actually had them put a little gate in here so I could get through to the trail for the animals. So I was gonna have the fence go farther out in the property, but I purposely cut it short because I didn't want to screw up the migration of these animals. We enjoy seeing them, and I don't want to mess up their day. So we kind of cut the fence off a little shorter, but our dogs have plenty of space still. So let's go through this gate. You can see kind of where they come through here, and then they come up this path and up the hill, and that's the hill that you usually see. If we walk up this way, this is kind of the path they take, and that's my neighbor's house is in the back up here, up the hill. So I could show you where I usually set this stuff up, because this is where, you know, they sometimes take this path the whole way. Sometimes they cut through the woods here. I don't know why. You know, maybe they hear noises. They were a little spooked by the fence initially, but now they've gotten used to it again. So they're coming right through. I could tell last night in the video that the coyotes came right up the path. So I just heard something move. Here's the first tree I use, and it's actually my favorite location because it gets the animals coming up the hill and the path, and the sunlight's amazing in the evening and in the morning. The only downside is if they happen to cut through the woods instead of the path, I don't get them. So, but I might actually set it up on this tree today because I noticed they came through this last night. The other areas, I use this tree as well. This is where they cut behind the tree, and sometimes they come out here. You could actually see their path in the woods. It's matted down, like right here. You can see they come through here. So I use this tree sometimes. I've been using this tree a lot. This is the scenes that you see a lot recently. I put this tree is, and you capture them coming up and going down. And last night I went all the way to that tree. And that's my neighbor's house back there. Claire. Hi, Claire. She doesn't mind. We've spoken about the project. She's actually watching the videos on YouTube. But yeah, so I am going to use this tree right here and try to get them up the path. And I'll set it up right now. No, it's early, but let's do it. Videotape this and get enough depth so you see what I'm doing. But here it is. I wrap this around the tree. I close this so I know what angle the camera's on, and I open it again to turn it on. But I get the right angle of the camera here. I just tighten it, and then I'll turn it on. I'll do that on the tree. I personally like putting it very low in the tree. I mean, that's about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet up high. And the reason is because the animals must smell my scent on the camera, and I've had quite a few instances where the animals actually go up right up to the camera. The bobcat actually did it. The deer do it all the time. It seems to freak out the coyotes, but I still get decent videos of them anyway, so I do like to put them low. And also, even though it's low on the tree, well, because of the angle of the hill, you know, it kind of it puts it a little higher as they come up the hill. So this is now secured to the tree where I want it. I'll open this up here. Sorry, again, it's hard to do this while I'm holding the camera. And then basically I just go to on, and you'll hear it. And then I'll secure it with the 2 latches, which makes it waterproof and sealed. And you can see it's flashing red, which is warning me that's about to go. I think you have about 15 seconds, 20 seconds before it turns on. And we're all set. And the tree right there, just waiting. Probably taking a picture of us right now, which you'll see tomorrow morning. And there we go. Back down to the house. Just need a little rain. A few days of rain, some torrential downpours yesterday, and our river is flowing. I guess our creek is once again flowing. Sasquatch! All right, well, that's the video. Hope it was helpful. You know, again, nothing really to it. Pretty simple to use. So looking forward to seeing anyone's other videos or pictures of their animals. Bye-bye.